Okay. Well, I think the next... No, yeah. Next stage, next stage. What we got? Show me something.
Wow!
What we got?
Wow! What are you making that face for?
Again, though, your backstory is one thing. What the heck, Siren? Who are you? Or who were you, I mean? What's your origin?
You gathered so much! Incredible!
And I also can't forget Hansel and Gretel were just completely off the books. But anyways.
It's not that much, is it?
Are you happy?
Yeah! I didn't know so many things were hiding in there.
That makes sense. Again, I'm still wondering how much you even know about stuff.
Did you never search that place?
Uh-huh. I never needed much when I was alone. The only time I ever went there was to find something to eat once.
Oh, really?
I see.
Did you just want something different because you were tired of seafood?
Good job, you guys. I made up some beds for you at the shelter, so you can rest there.
Shelter?
You made beds?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Do you want to see?
Do you get a picture?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we get to see. The close-up isn't what I was expecting, but which, by the way, I probably should be worried about when we use Mihara. Like, clearly that's. Anyways, well, we'll get to that when we get to that. I think we got a whole week left.
Fascinating. Seems you can make just about anything out of bubbles.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which again makes me wonder, if you had time to tinker, why are you still here?
It's nice and soft.
you all worked so hard today, so please, get some rest. Are you sure it's okay to use your bubbles like this?
Oh, you're talking about waste of time?
What if it delays our escape?
Good point.
It's okay. I'll eventually gather all of these back up and use them.
Oh, so is it like you're generating? See, I got questions because how are you? Like, your diet's mainly just been. Wait, but you don't have to eat. I forgot about that. Yeah. And I got questions.
You'll be gathering all of the bubbles?
Yes. In order to make sure you can all reach the surface safely, I need to collect every last bubble I can.
A bubble that never breaks. Never thought I'd see the day.
That's also, I think. Well, not also. I saw something like that kind of in Bleach.
Can you take us to the place you make bubbles next time?
Yeah, how does that work?
Oh,
So you actually have been making them?
Thanks.
Like I said, I got questions.
I'm going to make good use of this bed. I'm sure of that.
You can't say that with how you look. You can't. Or I guess actually you absolutely can, and imply exactly what you mean.
Uni says thank you as well.
And that's even worse.
It feels like I've got two unis around now.
get a good night's rest, everyone.
I'm sorry, Mihara, but can we not just Siren would never do what Uni did. I'm just gonna say. But anyways.
See you tomorrow.
Good night, Siren. See you tomorrow.
But I get what you mean. Yeah, I wanted to get a better look. Honestly, I think I actually can get this background. They unlock. It's like new for us.
I want to go too.
This is a better one than the one I purchased.
You're going to go outside? Why? Siren made these beds for us, so let's get some sleep.
I don't need it.
All right.
Doesn't it feel like Mori is avoiding us?
Yeah. She did all that just to mess with you two? Is that what's going on?
I knew it. I guess it's a bit awkward for her to be around the people she was tracking.
You knew. Okay. That sounded very hostile.
Oh my goodness. Uni, I've never heard you sound so disgruntled.
Yeah.
You don't like Mori? Why not? Because she started following us while we were inside the Ark?
And all the way back then, oh, again, to be fair, the stats say Maury's just not good at stuff, so that makes sense. But I don't think Jean really cares about that.
I figured that was why you felt that way. Don't be too harsh on her. I'm sure she has her reasons for doing it.
And this is why I said I'm pretty sure anybody that had issue with Uni, Mihara will be able to handle it. Nothing but perfect performance so far from Mihara.
Well, if you're not fond of her, I guess there's not much we can do about that.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you just don't act on it. As far as no hostile intentions come. That was definitely, that's right.
Uni. What about Siren?
You know, I heard that with the direction, because I actually looked it up was I think a while back, that they might not get context to the scenes. Those sound absolutely like they have context. But then again, this is not to disparage anybody, but I know this VA. They're in multiple games that I'm playing. They've been in it for a long time. They are experienced, so they might be using that experience to help. No, there's no way you could do that without, unless you have the words on what it's supposed to mean next to it. Maybe. Either way.
Do you like her?
Yes. That better be. All right, that better be the case.
You do. Is it because she talks like you do?
I see.
And because she rescued us?
What was that, though?
You're right. She rescued us, and now she's doing her best to help us.
Yes, this is... I'm just saying, those type of characters, they're on their own tier. Okay. I just want that known.
I don't think she's a bad person. Even though I don't think everything she's telling us is the truth.
Yeah, something's not adding up. I just realized those are hands. Okay, I can't unsee that, but they don't complete. They look like hands. Okay. But then again, like I said, based on who you are, that makes sense.
Why do I think that? Well, remember that big mouth thing we saw before we lost consciousness?
Oh. Yeah, that's why I was... They don't know it's gluttony? Or did they just... So were they just tracking... But no, the size of it all. They know it should have been something huge. But they're all inside gluttony. But gluttony's so huge that they're No, Siren did tell. She said, if we go outside, we'll die. We're Nikke's after all. That only makes sense if something antagonistic towards them was outside. Hence, gluttony. So... maybe it's the fact that Siren can't... I don't know. But at the very least, I don't think Leviathan misunderstood what happened. Gluttony did eat Siren. I thought she just escaped in the ocean. Although, still nothing's confirmed, but...
That should be enough. I'm exhausted. What is up with this dirt? I thought it'd be soft, but it's practically hard as rock.
Yeah, I imagine, it's not normal dirt. You're not on the sea floor. And actually, even if you were, it'd still be, like, again, pressure.
Is there gold mixed into this stuff or what?
Entrenching tool? Are you trying to hide the box? Or is this just how you prefer to sleep?
Finally, I feel at ease.
Yeah, that's how you prefer to sleep.
Everything has been so uncomfortable.
Which, not gonna lie, in Minecraft, that's what I would do at nighttime before I knew how to, like, I would just dig down, hole up, and be like, I'm safe. Should they make some kind of digging monster that you have to have special blocks to avoid? I don't know. They've actually made a lot of updates to Minecraft. I kind of want to play it again now.
Was the bed that uncomfortable?
Oh, now see, look at that.
Ugh,
Oh,
who the...
it's me, Siren.
I can see that. What are you doing here?
Oh, I heard what sounded like digging.
Is that not allowed?
I mean, honestly, if you are where I think you are, that might be kind of dangerous.
No, it's fine.
But all right.
Good.
Yeah, I wanted to get the full view. I see. And yeah, if you didn't go, how far did you go to start digging?
Then don't worry about it. And move along. I'm comfortable here.
All right.
Oh, huh?
What? Why aren't you leaving?
Mori,
What? Does it bother you that I dug up the ground?
do you like cute things?
I would think so. I mean, you got evidence on you.
Excuse me?
Oh,
That's interesting how they having the bubble cover up, Mori.
do you want to see me make bubbles?
You know, no comment.
You mean those bouncy things?
Oh,
Oh, I just now thought of it. The one you have next to you is kind of like them that I see around everywhere.
do you not want to?
Fine. I'll come. It's not like I have anything better to do.
That's fair.
Oh,
To be fair, being isolated but with an ability like that wouldn't be the worst thing. I mean, it'd still be pretty bad, but you can do a lot with liquid metal. Okay. All right, looks like we got 2 more events for this time.
come on in.
Wow, what the heck? Wait, is this gonna set up for a betrayal? I hope not. No, you want to get out. You want to get out. Why would you sabotage anything that's going on here?
Welcome to the Bubble Workshop.
That's... I would love to spend time here. That's all I'm gonna say.
I can't believe this is what was underneath that tree.
So you must have been creating a lot of stuff here. Because my understanding is you were just in one that a bubble that just surrounded you. I'm guessing you had time, you grew it, you incorporated more stuff inside of it.
What is this place? It's packed with all sorts of cute things.
Do you like it?
Who said I liked it?
No one. That was the question.
Well, at the very least, it's not boring.
It better not be. All right. I won't hear any slander. This is water themed. All right. I'm gonna be biased as heck.
I'm glad you feel that way.
Well, no, even aside my bias, I think it's truly does look nice.
So, what do I need to do now?
Oh,
Don't you want something from me?
Yeah, just to, I guess, make you happy is the general idea.
Then why did you bring me here?
being on your own can be a lonely thing. And scary.
Yeah.
I never said I was lonely or scared.
She was more so talking about herself, I think. Or possibly even Levi, which now I'm thinking about it might be a similar dynamic.
Don't go drawing any conclusions.
Well, I'm glad to be proven wrong.
Yeah.
I came to that conclusion because that's how I used to be.
Not a single bad bone. I'm just saying, Abe, you did a good job. Hansel Guerrero, I'm not so sure about. But...
You were?
Uh-huh.
And then... Now, Reshu's was the same rank, I feel, as Abe. She was also partly responsible for making them. That's why she could do what she did. So I don't count Reshu's.
But you seem so strong. I can't imagine you ever feeling lonely.
Did you not see what happened to you before you ended up here? Did you not see a giant rapture?
Everyone is at their weakest when they're alone. Once I decided I would stay here for a long time.
Really? So it was self-imposed?
I would make bubbles whenever I felt lonely.
Or is Siren, did she need to get to this point and she was about to escape, but then they came and so she's sacrificing her time?
Bubbles that looked like my friends.
I noticed. I definitely noticed.
They look like tears to me.
Really?
Oh?
Nothing.
It might be both.
If there's nothing you need me for, then I'm going.
Already?
What am I going to do here? I want to go.
Wait!
Okay.
What is this? Why are you giving me this?
Hugging onto this will help you sleep better.
I believe it. I 100% believe it. Soft and warm.
What's your deal?
Look, even if you are untrustworthy, being in this environment and not at least trying to get to know the people around you is just it's a recipe for disaster.
Why are you being so nice to me? Is there something you want from me?
I don't think there's anything you could give her, honestly.
Why are you going to such great lengths to save us?
But I could be wrong.
You've just met us. Why should you care whether we live or die?
That's just the type of person she is.
Why do you keep acting like you don't expect anything from us in return?
She was supposed to be one of the people defending humanity.
I just wanted to rescue you. So I did. And I simply wanted to be nice. So I did.
I don't like unconditional kindness.
I can understand that.
It makes me uncomfortable. Don't act all high and mighty.
She's not. That's just who she is.
If you want something, just say it, and I'll do whatever you tell me to.
I'm sorry.
Again, I know Mori has her reasons. I don't like it when Siren gets upset.
But I really don't have any ulterior motives.
Don't lie to me. People like you are the worst.
You haven't met, I'm gonna just be frank, you haven't met someone like Siren. Unless they are at that power level, you haven't met them.
You put on a nice front and make it out like you're willing to do anything for someone.
In fact, there's only one person I think of that caliber that even is like that. And even then, I don't think they will want something from you.
And then, just when they trust you the most, you stab them in the back.
But again, you clearly have been through something, so I'm trying to wait and see what it is. I see.
Mori.
Because it also sounds very similar to Leviathan.
I'm not alone.
Well,
we're all in this together.
There are differences. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder, I gotten stronger since the last mission. Are we even gonna be able to see
That actually
an animation
worked?
here?
Am I not entirely worthless in battle?
Oh, at least it's the end of this one, so I might want to see it. Well, no, I think I'll continue to wait.
So, after a certain amount of time passes, the bubbles that you use grow on this tree, like fruit.
Really?
Oh, I typically create bubbles solely using my weapon systems. So, making one large enough to cover this entire space would be impossible.
Okay.
I used the bubbles I had available to create this tree,
Oh, yeah.
which acts as a sort of filter.
Nah, what kind of train? I need to know. Dadgum, if there's a character I want to know more about. But then again, it has been 100 years. At least, well, I don't know. We don't know when you met Levi. But I imagine it was quite early. Because otherwise you probably would have found, like with Siren's ability, she could easily make something that's like a tower of some sort after a long time that Ave would have found. Although, again, she lost her memories, so maybe she did see something like that and just didn't realize what it was. Okay, well, yeah, I can't use that as a time frame. Either way, point is, you've had a lot of time to develop this. But it also seems like you had some sort of training. And considering you literally had one of the smartest people in humanity teach you, that wouldn't be surprising.
It gathers the disparate energy present in the ocean and redirects it into the bubbles.
Huh? What? You can do... Do you know the amount of stuff I would do with that?
Which increases their surface area.
Do you know the amount of stuff you can do with that? Well, I mean, yes, you're doing amazing stuff already. You're just trapped. How are you trapped?
Wow. So when you call this the bubble tree, you mean it's literally made of bubbles?
Is it that Gluttony will realize it's you and target you? I don't know. There's got to be a reason, though. I believe there is a reason.
That's right.
And here I thought it was an actual tree. I've never seen anything like this before. How extraordinary.
Well, there was this part, but I kind of got distracted by a lot of things. Because I thought this was Siren initially, but clearly not.
Can I touch it? Just once?
Uh-huh.
Thanks.
Now, Mihara literally is, should I also say not a bad bone in your body? Well, maybe I can't say that, but the perfect house guest. Just saying. Perfect.
It's warm. That's surprising. I thought it would be cold since it's made out of liquid.
Liquid metal has circuits.
Oh?
A tree made of liquid metal. Oh. I want to check something.
Okay.
Siren,
Oh?
excuse me for a moment.
Oh?
Wait a minute. Are you going to use her ability? You haven't used that in any of the stories that I've covered with you all. Okay. Yeah, what the heck? I never thought. Okay. Warmth of the water travels up the trunk of the tree, reaches the massive membrane that touches the ocean. Frigid touch of the ocean water, and a sensation like something Yeah, that part.
Mihara!
That part.
No, you can't! If you keep going, it'll be dangerous!
That's why. It is. If you try to escape, I think, it will notice.
What do you mean?
You must be trying to get them out in a way that Gluttony can't sense.
You mustn't draw attention to us.
I don't understand.
Oh, we're not ready yet, so we must lie low for now.
Yeah.
My powers are weakened at the moment, and I can barely maintain the bubbles to keep us hidden as is.
That's still quite impressive. You know, you're the one that needs prep time. Yeah, I truly do believe you could have beaten Anichiro if you had prep time. You may need a lot, probably, but still. And by that time, it might already be too late, honestly. So, yeah. Still, you're worthy of being a successor to the main five.
If we were to attract any unwanted attention, we'd have no way of fighting that thing.
Maybe even under the circumstances, the strongest.
Then you would never be able to return to the surface.
What is this thing you're talking about?
Again, you didn't realize when I thought it would have been pretty obvious you were eaten.
Something dangerous that doesn't understand language.
Were you hiding here from that thing too?
Yes.
Yes. I quickly realized that my ability had no effect on it.
It didn't? I didn't even think about that, but oh. Well, dadgummit. Yeah, if it can't understand speech, you can't control it?
So I decided to stay out of sight until I'm ready.
But our arrival here must surely have attracted its attention. All we've done is put your life in danger. Why are you being so nice to us?
Again, that's who you are.
Are you suspicious of me as well, Mihara?
I mean, think of it this way. She's been hiding for so long. She's lonely, if nothing else for that. I believe it's more than that. She's just who she is, but still. Being lonely enough, I think, is enough.
Not suspicious like Mori is necessarily. But I am curious. We live in an era where people don't stick their necks out for others without good reason.
Yeah. Again, Siren kind of just skipped all that. When I think about it, Red Shoes was traumatic. And to be honest, I think everybody in that situation, it would be completely understandable if they were more suspicious, especially of people who seem good-natured. But aside from battling Cinderella's Anichiro, I don't think Siren's been through... Oh, and then there's the Queen. Yeah, the whole being blasted from space thing. But, you know, in the span of 100 years, that's not so bad. Oh, then there was Gluttony. Okay, well, yeah, now I think about it, Siren actually has had a pretty trash experiences. Still, as far as other people, though, again, Red Shoes was, look, you know what? Some people are just built like that, all right? Forget logic. I just want to say emotion.
We're not used to people being kind simply for the sake of being kind. So, you can understand why I'm somewhat intrigued.
And I have to remember everyone here is from Macilis. It makes sense. Ingrid and Mustang they would still want something in return, I think, too, but they are good people.
Why are you going so far out of your way to help us? Why are you not more wary of us, a bunch of strangers?
Again, she can stop you. Instantly.
Perhaps you're being this nice because of some hidden motive. Or something.
Your arriving here felt like a divine gift.
Yeah, because you were lonely?
I've been here on my own for so long.
Yeah.
Having the chance to talk to someone again felt like a gift.
That's completely understandable.
So I wanted to help you in any way possible. And be nice to you.
How long have you been here?
That's what I want to know. If it's I already know it's definitely more than at least, like, honestly, anything up more than I think 5 years is kind of crazy. But I'm thinking it might be 30, 40, 50.
What year is it?
Oh no, not the red shoe. No, whoa. See, I hate that. Not the Red Hood question. They're completely different.
Here, I'll show you.
So much time has passed already. If that date on the screen is correct, then I believe it's been about 70 years.
70. It's 70. That is absolutely insane. And I'm wondering about the whole timeline now. Leviathans thought you've been dead for 70 years.
You've been here longer than I thought. And you've been alone this whole time?
Uh-huh.
No wonder you considered us a gift from above.
Yeah, it's like you can't even doubt. There's no intentions or whatever. Someone's been lonely for 70 years. But unless, like, it will be alarming if they didn't act like that.
That would also explain why you've been so benevolent toward us. I have to say, Siren, you seem like a real hard luck case.
Yeah, Siren's luck when I think about it, it's been, at least Cinderella was asleep all that time. But I mean, I can't really compare because when she was awake, she was in a churro, so.
Oh?
They both suck. The backstories.
I have to admit, I have a real soft spot for those kinds of people.
Yeah. Again, though, the way you talk. We'll see.
All right. I had a whole bunch of questions I was going to ask you, but that can wait.
Oh,
Someday, you can tell your story. All of it.
I mean, you guys got time. Nothing but time. Why not now?
We've experienced our fair share of hardships, too. So no matter what your story is, we'll be able to handle it.
So I said something, and now I probably cut it out. I'm not sure. Well, no. If Matisse can handle Enichiro, then they most certainly can. But I don't even know if people know Enichiro now, so which probably not. But yeah, there was no question of you being able to handle it. Or Uni. I don't think Uni would be a problem either.
Okay.
Thanks, Mihara.
Don't mention it.
It's a shame you haven't met Levi, because then she would know about that. Okay. Did you not hear the story? Or what they were talking about?
What is wrong with you?
I forgot. Did you walk off during that moment?
Why do you keep coming here and pestering me?
Oh?
Don't you remember what I said? I told you to drop the whole saint act.
Yeah, you didn't. You must not. Because if you did, I think it would be understandable.
And yet you insist on coming back here again and again.
I mean, in theory, wouldn't such a person leave you alone?
Don't laugh.
I'll leave soon.
Don't think that I'm gonna start opening up to you because of this.
Oh.
You're a real nutcase, you know that?
Oh, really? No, no. I don't care. Yeah, see, normally I like to just hide my feelings. No. I'm gonna be completely honest. If someone is doing that, my heart's breaking. I'm not leaving them to just sit around and just not interact with. No, it's heartless. All right. Well, I shouldn't say heartless, but I mean, because, if you want your space, that's completely fine. That's completely fine. But again, in a situation like this, it's different, I feel. Yeah. Exactly. I think because that's a nice way of doing it. You're not talking, you're not trying to engage conversation, you're just, existing. Like peacefully existing. I think that's the best way of doing it. Yes, it should. I am cutting out a bunch of stuff today. Man, my filter is not here. Unfamiliar and uncomfortable. Another week passes. That's good.
Mori, food.
I was coming over here anyway.
Nah, see what's happening? What I always tell people, heart is the number one thing. And I already suspected it when we met the old tales, but obviously what Cinderella was doing took precedence. The Siren. There is nothing but purity in there. Nothing.
What are you looking at?
Did you say you? And what's with the blush? Oh. So you get to have something different.
Is that what I think it is?
Real food.
Where did you find it?
Near the submarine.
What's the date on that? I mean, I know it's canned, but still. 70 years.
I can't believe you found something like that over there. I guess so.
Whoa, what the heck was that?
Would you like to go together later?
I'm guessing that's I guess so.
I guess so.
Okay. Yeah, they could make some adjustments. They might have been in a hurry to get this out, though.
Good night, Mori.
Okay. Another week passes.
Is there anything else to look through?
So we're about to get to the end, at least of the month, pretty soon. Okay.
Huh?
Read. Oh no! What? You can do that?
How beautiful.
Dadgummit, you're. I'm not trying to say I'm gonna have a new favorite, but I might have equal favorites after this. Not that it was very hard, like I said. Siren already had the benefit of water, but to use it in this way.
What's got you so mesmerized?
Don't sneak up on me like that.
Wow. I've never seen ocean water that color.
Yeah, I want a picture, darn it.
How long has that been there?
How would I know? I just saw it.
Really? Where'd it come from, I wonder? Siren, you see that silvery liquid? Do you know what that...
Digestive liquid?
Ah, crud.
But why?
When you started asking, I was like, oh, crud, this is not good, is it?
Siren?
That means it's being eroded.
Why do you look so worried?
Because
Is that stuff over there bad?
yeah.
Everyone, inside!
What's gotten into her? What is that?
This bubble's about to pop.
Huh?
There's a red light in the water.
What's that red light?
Wait, it can follow you? Oh.
Are those raptures?
Oh,
They're coming this way.
Multiple? Wait, it has raptures inside of it?
Since when can raptures move underwater?
That's a good point.
From what I know, virtually all raptures are incapable of that.
But then again, you only have one C team. That's the Aegis. And they barely go out because you don't believe that they're worth it. Or people don't believe it. The art doesn't believe they're worth it. So how would you even know?
Siren, what is this place? Are we really in the ocean?
Oh, come on. That's where they're going to end it? All right. It almost seems kind of villainous the way it's like you got them trapped here. But all right. Oh, and yeah, it's a new day. That happened between.
Check on the bubble tree.
Well, oh wait, what?